You don't need a special app, just follow these easy instructions. Open the camera on your smartphone, aim your camera at the HQR code, tap the link that pops up, and get all the great Hy-Vee deals. You can do it when the H pops up on TV or when you see it in the paper or when you're shopping in the store. Use the HQR code for great deals at your local Hy-Vee.
Hello and welcome to the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, it sounds like, so we'll run through some of our pregame stuff again. Sorry, we got unplugged there.
Yeah, but you sound a lot better now, too.
Yeah, it sounds better. And so we finally got some of these technical difficulties worked out, it looks like. So the going back through this a little bit like we were discussing when we thought everything was sounding good. The starting lineups for tonight, we don't have Montezuma's yet. We do have the Pella Christian ones. It's all juniors for the Eagles tonight. We've got number 11, Jenna Van Manen, number 12, Emery Agri, and number 13, Jocelyn Terpstra, making up the guards for tonight's game. And then we've got Anna Evelyn, number 20, and number 30, Claire Vandermolen, who will be playing the post. So the returners for tonight's starting lineups presented by Minninga Pest Control, they are all juniors coming back, hoping to pull off another upset against Montezuma like they did a season ago. But tonight's starting lineups have been presented by Minninga Pest Control. Sean and his team want to kill your bugs. Call 628-3198 for Minninga Pest Control. We also went over the colors for the game presented by Pella Engraving and Sign. Pella Christian, it looks like, will be in the home whites with the maroon letters and numbers. And then the Montezuma Bravettes, it looks like they're not going to be going with the JV colors. They're going, looks like, with black uniforms.
Well, I think it's just a really dark blue. Probably. A lighter blue on the stripe.
It's going to say it's either it's blue or a black. It's a very dark color, we'll put it that way. And I would imagine it'll be white numbers as well, excuse me. But those are tonight's colors presented by Pella Engraving and Sign. Whether it's a colorfully designed event banner, car wrap, or business sign, let the professionals at Pella Engraving and Sign bring it to life. Tonight's game time temperature presented by Van Haften Plumbing and Heating is 47 degrees outside, so a nice night to be in the gym watching the kickoff to the Pella Christian High School basketball season for the girls. The boys obviously kicking off at Albia. I believe that is a week from today. Down there at Albia. Yeah. So that'll be Andrew Schneider on the call for that one. But while it's only 47 degrees outside, it's nice and comfortable inside the Pella Christian High School gym. If your home isn't staying comfortable during this cold Iowa winter, call on the heating and cooling experts at Van Haften Plumbing and Heating in Pella. You'll rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften's. We will be right back with more pregame coverage here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, where Pella Christian is set to take on the number 13 ranked team in Class 1A, Montezuma, here on the KRLS 2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Over the past few months, Pella Real Estate Services has been sharing real stories of real people saving real money by selling their home using the Prez Listing Advantage.
They saved $6,570.
These sellers saved $900.
They saved $2,550.
Why pay a 6% commission when you can save thousands of dollars, just like many others have, using the Prez Listing Advantage? Call 628-1BUY to list your home with Pella Real Estate Services.
Dedication to consistently provide quality products and customer service. The employees at Precision Pulley and Idler must be dedicated to their jobs so they can meet or exceed the customer's needs. This is why Precision Pulley and Idler stands behind and supports our local student athletes for the effort and dedication they show on the hardwood, wrestling mats, alleys, and throughout their school's hallways. Precision Pulley and Idler encourages our area students to combine a strong work ethic and attitude to achieve their goals this season. Precision Pulley and Idler, we keep it moving.
Van Haften Plumbing and Heating is a Dave Lennox premier dealer, serving Pella, Knoxville, and the entire Marion County area. Sure, they're based in Pella, but they've been serving customers in Knoxville and Marion County since 1949, longer than any other Dave Lennox dealer. And they don't charge a trip charge anywhere in Marion County. You can look up their phone number online in your favorite search engine. And then for any plumbing or heating and cooling project, rest easy when you pick up the phone and hear Van Haften.
Marion County Bank salutes the farmers and their families in Marion and surrounding counties. Hi, I'm Trey Sadoff, ag lender at Marion County Bank. We know that for today's farmers to be successful, it takes more than just hard work and dedication. It takes a commitment. At Marion County Bank, we're committed to our area farmer success too. As our area's leading ag bank, we invite you to visit with one of our ag loan officers at our Pella or Knoxville office for all your ag lending needs, concerns, and opportunities. We have the experience and expertise to help with your farming operation. Marion County Bank, serving you, building community. Member FDIC.
We know you have choices when it comes to wireless plans for your home or business. At Strawberry Cellular, we strive to be that local expert to provide all the service and expertise you need to make U.S. Cellular your choice for wireless service. Our knowledgeable staff can provide you with everything from smartphones and tablets to home internet and security options. Choose Strawberry Cellular, your locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular in downtown Pella.
Hi, this is Mike at Langstrad Auto Body. It's deer season again, and I know from experience that whether you're in your car or in the timber, there's one out there with your name on it. They always say if a deer jumps out in front of you, aim right at it. The good and bad of that is that some of you will be visiting your local meat locker, and the rest will be visiting us at Langstrad Auto Body. Whether it's a deer or some unfortunate accident, you know that Langstrad Auto Body is there for you with a lifetime written warranty and satisfaction 100% guaranteed. Langstrad Auto Body, where you don't have to look for a quality repair.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth with pregame coverage here on the KRLS 2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel, where we're getting set for the Eagles and the Bravettes here in tonight's high school basketball opener for the Eagles. The Eagles are led by their top returning scorer leading the charge this year is Jocelyn Terpstra, who scored 6.5 points a game last season for the Eagles. Obviously, the big story for the Eagles is they'll be without their top two scorers from last year this year, as Allison Van Gorp is now playing for the Central Dutch, and Emma Witzenberg, unfortunately, unable to be back out for the Eagles this year. But this group here, from talking to head coach Brad Ingvers, a little bit more free of a style. They're going to look to run. They're going to look to shoot and try to space the floor a little bit.
Well, this is a type of a team that is going to have to really depend on making some steals, playing solid defense, probably full court, three-quarter court type defense, and make some steals and get some layouts, because they're going to be shooting a lot of threes. They're not going to have that go-to, get the ball inside, almost automatic score in the post player like they had in Allison Van Gorp last year. So, they're going to have to rely on the threes when they're in the offensive set. And, some nights those all go in, some nights none of them go in. We all know how that goes as a shooter. You just don't know what's going to happen from that three-point arc, and so you can't depend on that. So if you're going to be consistent, you're going to have to do it by making steals and getting layups. And if you can make that work for you, you can run up a score pretty nicely and stay with a lot of teams that way, even if they've got you maybe a bigger front line than you've got, because that's where Pella Christian is going to struggle this year. It's going to be, even though Evelyn and Vandermolen have gotten some decent time last year, they probably don't have the offensive firepower that they need to be consistently scoring in the post player, and they're going to really be difficult for them to guard some of the better post players that they're going to be up against. So they're going to have to rely on really putting pressure on the ball when it's out around the top of the perimeter and trying to get some steals.
Yeah, that they are. I mean, they don't have that size like you mentioned. They've got Anna Evelyn at 5'11", so she'll be the primary presence in the lane for the Eagles this season. But we do have a Strawberry Cellular instant radio update to get to already. On the other side of town, the Pella Dutch are competing. They lead Mount Pleasant 17-7 at the end of the first quarter. So things starting off well for Pella over there to start their season, as Andrew Schneider's on the call over there. And we're still about 3.5 minutes from getting the national anthem rolling here, but we're going to have I think a good matchup here. We've got a Montezuma team that comes in looking to defend last year's loss at home to the Eagles, and the Eagles coming out hoping that they can make it 2 years in a row of getting that upset victory over a solid Montezuma team that has a solid tradition. But we're about 3 minutes from the opening tip for tonight, which we will have when we come back here on the KRLS 2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we are committed to keeping athletes in the game. Whether that means working through a new injury or addressing a lingering pain or movement problem, we are here to help. We can also recommend exercises and activities to enhance performance and reduce the risk of injuries occurring. Many area athletes choose Kinetic Edge. Contact us today at kineticedgept.com or at 621-0230.
Do you have family coming to town for the holidays and you'd rather they don't stay at your house 24/7? Then book them a room at Pote's only downtown hotel, the Amsterdam Hotel. If you haven't been here in a while, our entire hotel has been completely remodeled, including the Liberty Street Kitchen restaurant. And because they're right downtown, your guests can easily get to all the great holiday shopping that Pella has to offer. Check out our website, royalamsterdam.com, for different packages that are available. And then make your holiday guests a reservation at the Amsterdam Hotel on the Molengraat in Pella.
Marion County Bank salutes the farmers and their families in Marion and surrounding counties. Hi, I'm Trey Sadoff, ag lender at Marion County Bank. We know that for today's farmers to be successful, it takes more than just hard work and dedication. It takes a commitment. At Marion County Bank, we're committed to our area farmer success too. As our area's leading ag bank, we invite you to visit with one of our ag loan officers at our Pella or Knoxville office for all your ag lending needs, concerns, and opportunities. We have the experience and expertise to help with your farming operation. Marion County Bank, serving you, building community. Member FDIC.
Ready for spectacular entertainment? Who you gonna call? Pella Cinemas has the premiere of the biggest and most fun hit of the year, Ghostbusters Afterlife, rated PG-13. It's as good as the original, maybe even better, and critics call it hilarious and moving. Also showing at Pella Cinemas is Clifford the Big Red Dog, rated PG. A little girl's love of a tiny red puppy causes Clifford to grow to an enormous size in this all-new live-action family hit. Or come see the Marvel superhero spectacular, The Eternals, rated PG-13. For a list of show times, visit Pella-Cinemas.com and enjoy a movie at Pella Cinemas.
It's snowing hard, and your family has a million places to go. You've got to get out of the garage now, and it's no time for amateurs. Thankfully, you're a pro with lots of winners under your belt. You grab your Toro snow thrower, and it starts right up. The truth is, you crave the adrenaline rush of clearing the driveway right down to the pavement in record time. And just like that, you're done before the neighbors. Visit DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella to experience Toro snow throwers for yourself. So bring on winter. You're ready for it with Toro.
Hi, this is Derek Sparks with Hy-Vee. As you probably already know, the last year and a half has been incredibly difficult on all of our healthcare workers trying to keep us safe and healthy during the pandemic. I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to our pharmacists, technicians, and support staff at the Hy-Vee pharmacies. And thank you as well to all of the healthcare workers in our local communities who have worked long hours to do what is necessary in these challenging times. Thank you from all of us at Hy-Vee.
Happy holidays from our entire team at Lely. As work continues on the new Lely Park in Pella, we know that we have a lot to be thankful for this holiday season. We're thankful for a great team of employees, and we're thankful for a vibrant and growing community like Pella to call home. Over the winter, progress is continuing on the interior of our new facility off Highway 163, exit 44, and we're targeting a move-in date of spring 2022. Lely Park is the future home of the North American headquarters for Lely and Pella, farming innovators.
As a business owner, you're always looking for ways to stretch time and resources. Light and State Bank provides efficient banking solutions so you can spend time on what matters most, improving your bottom line. Whether it's saving a trip to the bank with remote check deposits or simplifying payroll with ACH processing, Light and State Bank is here to help. Give us a call today. Light and State Bank, member FDIC.
Inspiration can come from anywhere. At Pella Regional Health Center, we are inspired by a higher calling and hold ourselves to a higher standard. From the moment you step through our doors, you can feel it. Everyone you meet truly cares about you and your well-being. Let our higher standard be your inspiration to make a better choice. Choose Pella Regional Health Center and experience inspired care for yourself. Visit us at pellahealth.org.
Hi, this is Dr. Tim Yoder, the Tri-County Veterinary Clinic veterinarian. If you're heading out of town for the holidays and your pet can't go along, have him boarded with us. He'll receive exercise 3 times a day, he'll be fed based on a schedule you set up, and he'll be given a nice bath the day before you take him home. To schedule a reservation, call Tri-County Veterinary Clinic at 628-4040, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They do take care of pets because they love them.
Perfect timing here as we head back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. They're getting ready to announce the starting lineups here for tonight's matchup between the Pella Christian Eagles and the Montezuma Bravettes here. And we're going to get the lineups here. If you can hear them, they will have, for Montezuma, number 2, Madison Johannes Jr. will be a starter. And then Shanae Wettering will be another starter, the forward. Number 12, Mia Bolton, the junior guard. Number 13, Jaden Shearer is a sophomore guard for Montezuma. And then number 52, Corinne Caho. I'm going to guess there. I wish I would have asked pronunciation beforehand. Maybe Wynn will have a better idea. But it is now time as the gym gets dark here. If you're watching the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel, getting ready for tonight's action. The Eagles announcing their starting lineups. Like we discussed earlier, it'll be all juniors for the Eagles. Jenna Van Manen, Emery Agri, Jocelyn Terpstra, Anna Evelyn, and Claire Vandermolen. Sorry, it's dark in here. It's hard to see the list.
And it's getting late already, right?
It's getting late for some, but being an overnight worker here, this is basically my afternoon.
Yeah, I forgot that. You do the night shift thing.
I do the night shift.
I'm sound asleep here in another hour. So
yeah, so we'll balance each other out. We'll balance each other out that way. But we're getting ready for tonight's opening tip-off. The Eagles and the Bravettes, like we mentioned a little bit ago, the Eagles were able to knock off Montezuma last year. Before that, though, it had been all Montezuma. They had won the last 4 up until last season. Montezuma obviously coming in tonight hoping to avenge that loss from a year ago. And the Eagles looking to make sure to keep the Bravettes off the scoreboard early here as we get ready for tonight's opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply.
Turnovers will be huge if Pella Christian can keep some possessions, get up some shots, and maybe force Montezuma into a few extra turnovers. I think that would make a big difference in the game.
That it would, and the opening tip is won by the Bravettes. The opening tip has been presented by Dutch Mill Supply, and Pella, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. The Bravettes have the ball. That is number 12, and that is Mia Bolton hitting the 3 to get the scoring started here for Montezuma. So 1-3 in, and now the Eagles trying to get the ball up across the timeline. Jocelyn Terpstra has it at the top of the key. She'll find Jenna Van Manen on the wing. Back to Terpstra at the top of the key. She'll hand it off to Evelyn. Van Manen back to Terpstra. It's in the corner with Vandermolen. Terpstra now has it at the top of the key. They are swinging it around, and that goes off the hands of Agri, out of bounds, and turnover credited to Van Manen.
Yeah, actually, I think it was very catchable. Emery just let it go right through her hand.
We'll go Agri.
Yeah.
Sorry, we'll do that.
It was a good pass. She just didn't. She just didn't catch it, and that's what they cannot do. They cannot just throw the ball away like that.
That they cannot. It is now going to be Shanae Wettering at the top of the key. Defense applied by Agri. Montezuma swinging the ball around. It'll be Madison Johannes with it. She'll find Bolton, who hit the 3 to get the first points of the season. And now Johannes back with the ball, dribbling to the top of the key. She'll look to Bolton. She'll pass to Shearer. And Shearer will put up a shot. No good. And rebounded by Evelyn.
Good job of getting a good inside position, getting that rebound, and nice zone defense there by Pella Christian that time to just make them take a shot from the outside. They hit that first 3, but this shot they were not able to connect on.
Yeah, And the foul was on Johannes there for Montezuma. And so Terpstra now will bring the ball across the timeline again. Pass to Van Manen on the wing. Van Manen will drive to the middle. She'll look for an outlet. She'll find Terpstra on the left wing, or on the near side wing. Terpstra's going to drive to the basket. She's going to get it to go. Terpstra with the and one opportunity here for the Eagles, getting Paul Christian's first points of the season.
Well, that's what she does. She really likes to drive the basket, has a pretty decent ball handling skills. She can shoot the three as well, can be kind of streaky from out there.
Yeah, and the free throw is good. So three-point play converted there by Terpstra, and the Eagles tie the game up at threes here with 6:15 remaining in the first quarter. It's going to be Shearer. She'll find number 5, Wettering. She's going to push Van Manen out of the way. Bolton for another three for Montezuma, and she drills it. She now has all 6 for Montezuma.
Yeah, you cannot give her that kind of range, open space, because she will knock it down a pretty high percentage. Right now she's at 100%.
Absolutely. Now Terpstra will get it up to Evelyn at the three-point line. She'll quick get to Vandermolen, who will put up the three. No good there. Evelyn fighting for the rebound. No dice there. And now it'll be Johannes bringing it up. She'll lose it. Terpstra's got it in the open court on the fast break, and she's got it. So 5 for Terpstra, 6 for Bolton, and that gives the score of 6-5 for both teams, and that was almost thrown away. Wettering runs it down for Montezuma. Van Manen is going to get called for a hold. It looked like she just got a hand on the ball there.
Yeah, I thought so too, but with the ball hit the ref in the face, so he couldn't see what happened, I don't think.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked clean, but we're going to have some subs here for Montezuma, as I believe it will be Caho and Shearer coming out. And into the game is number 44, Callie Robinson, and number 22, Ellen Cook. And Cook comes into the game firing with a three, no good. Jenna Van Manen will bring it down. She'll lose it though. And Wettering comes down with it, and take that back. That was, Shanae Wettering traveling there. So trying to keep our stats here. Van Manen now with the ball again. She'll pass to Vandermolen.
This is generally a good warm-up game, because I'm afraid later on boys' games are going to get really fast to keep stats.
Yeah, Van Manen, after some confusion, and a layup there by Anna Evelyn goes down, and Pella Christian holds a lead, and we've
got blood or something.
A cut or blood or something. We're getting the training staff out here. That's a vision for last time out. As we try to look through here, we did have a Strawberry Cellular Instant Radio update we can get to. Pella 34, Mount Pleasant 14, with 4:07 left in the second quarter. So it'll be Johannes bringing it up the court here for Montezuma. They're going to get it into the post. It's going to come back out to the wing for Wettering, whose three ball is going to miss everything. And Montezuma's going to travel in the lane there. That was a turnover by number 14, Jordan Ranfeld. And so Pella Christian will now inbound the ball, trying to break the press. Vandermolen's going to hit Terpstra, who will hit Evelyn now. And they're going to get it to Terpstra, and she's got some space. She's going to go for the layup, and foul. So Terpstra goes to the line with a chance to extend the lead to 3 here for the Eagles.
Yeah, nice job of, once they broke that press, you have to attack the basket. The best way to get a team to quit pressing you is to make layups if they do. And Jocelyn had a clear path. The defender got over there just in time to foul her.
Yeah, and so Terpstra's first free throw goes down. So she now has 4 of the 8 for the Eagles.
6.
Yes, exactly. Sorry, I had that wrong. And that one's no good, and Montezuma will bring it down. So she's now 2 for 3 at the line. And she's now defending Johannes, who's got it at the top of the key. And Wettering now dribbling around, looking for an outlet. She'll hand it to Cook. Back to Wettering at the top of the key. Dribbling, looking for something to happen. Eagles in a 2-3 zone here. And it'll be Johannes looking, scanning the floor, looking for anything. Agri defending at the top of the key. Nothing going for Montezuma. Very good defense. Very good defense here by the Eagles as Ellen Cook now in the double team. She's going to go down to the post. Double team comes. They're going to kick it out, and Terpstra is going to get called for the foul there, trying to make the turnover.
He played almost a full minute there with excellent defense. Did a nice job, Anna did, in the post when the post player got the ball, not letting her back into it, and just got a little too grabby there on the steal attempt.
Yeah, Trevor said the instant radio update real quick. Pella 39, Mount Pleasant 20 at halftime. Johannes is going to pass and get it to Wettering on the top of the key. She'll miss everything, and I think that was I think it was blocked.
Yeah,
so I think we're going to get a discussion, and they're going to give this ball to Montezuma because I think that ball was tipped. I didn't catch which number got it in.
Yeah.
They did correct it, and I also missed the substitution during that last break.
Kakmarinsky came in.
Yeah, Faith Kakmarinsky, number 15, the freshman, came into the game for number 11, Jenna Van Manen. And Madison Johannes will look to inbound the ball. She doesn't really have anything. The Eagles missed the post on the backside. That was Callie Robinson who scored for Montezuma. Now Terpstra's got it in the front court on the near side wing. She's going to pass to Kakmarinsky. Couple of dangerous passes. Agri's going to put up the jump shot. It'll go. And Emery Agri gives the Eagles 10 now on the night. So a nice shot there for the Eagles as they take a 10-8 lead. Terpstra playing defense. Ellen Cook at the top of the key. Now it's Agri and Kakmarinsky. And Johannes goes between Agri's legs there unintentionally, and Terpstra is going to tie. She started to tie up Wettering, I believe that's Wettering, and instead Wettering travels, and now we're going to get almost a full line substitution here for Montezuma. Going to try to get the numbers here. So Ellen Cook remained in the game, and she was the only one. Scherer came back into the game, as well as Bolton, Jordan Ranfeld, and Corin Cahoe. Terpstra has it at the top of the key. She'll hand to Kakmarinsky. Kakmarinsky's going to drive right and just fire it right to Jordan Ranfeld for the Bravettes. So turnover there for Kakmarinsky.
Yeah, ill-advised there. She just threw it to where she thought somebody would be.
Yep, Ellen Cook's going to fire the deep three, and it'll go.
That's 9 points on threes out of their 11, so Pella Christian's going to have to maybe extend that zone just a little bit, get a better defensive presence out there.
Yeah, Agri's going to get bumped by Mia Bolton as the Eagles go into the front court. And now Chloe Heisman will enter the game. She played very well in the first half of the JV contest here. And they're going to give Terpstra a breather here, but let's see what the Eagles could do as Terpstra has generated most of the offense here tonight for Pella Christian. And it looks like Agri will take over running the offense as she's now looking for an outlet. She'll find Evelyn, who's got the ball. She's going to fire it up to Heisman, who will get it back to Agri at the top of the key. Agri looking for Kakmarinsky. She'll find her. Kakmarinsky looking to drive. She'll get it inside, throws up the hook shot, and it goes! The freshman, Faith Kakmarinsky, with her first 2 points of her varsity career, and Claire Vandermolen tipped it away, went off the ref, and then Ellen Cook was able to recover it and pick up the foul on Chloe Heisman.
Well, that was a nice defensive play there by Claire to step in front of that pass. Just couldn't get enough hand on it, and would have went out of bounds had the ref not been there. So they were going to lose it either way, but unfortunately it came right back off the ref to a Montezuma player.
Yeah, and we have more substitutions here. I believe that is number 2. Madison Johannes came back into the game, as well as Shanae Wettering. I didn't see which numbers came out of the game. Wettering looking to the outside, and that's going to be Mia Bolton firing the deep three, and another deep three for Montezuma.
Yeah, they rely on those threes from from Bolton, and I think Wettering's not scared to shoot them either, so we'll see that
they're
too.
Firing from deep too. I mean, those were not close three-pointers that have been hit as of late. Now Chloe Heisman's going to put one up. No good. Emery Agri with the rebound. Faith Kakmarinsky puts up the three, and it goes! Nice three by Faith Kakmarinsky gives her 5 on the night. And the Eagles lead 15-14 here in the early going. Mia Bolton puts up another three, and it goes for Mia Bolton. It's a three-point shootout right now.
A lot of points for the first game of the season here by both teams.
Yeah, 15-17, Pella Christian trails. Chloe Heisman will get it back to Claire Vandermolen. Back to Heisman, and she's going to throw an ill-advised pass to Agri, and Montezuma on the fast break, and we've got all sorts of confusion. Should have been a jump ball, a travel, and a double dribble, and instead we're going to get a foul called at the end of the first quarter. And so Shanae Wettering will be shooting 2 as we go to the first quarter break. And so they're going to shoot those really quickly while the two teams meet here in the first quarter break. But exciting into the half there exciting into the first quarter, I should say, as Wettering knocks down the first one.
Pella Christian did a great job of staying in this game. I mean, we saw some nice scoring from Jocelyn to begin the game, and then now they spread it around where Emery's gotten a basket, Anna's gotten a basket, and Akmarinsky off the bench has gotten 5 points. So nice start in that first quarter to get some points on the board.
Yeah, so Pella Christian trails 15-19 at the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Pella Corporation is proud to recognize its talented team that produces quality Pella products throughout the U.S. and select foreign markets. Visit the Pella Window and Door showroom in the Molengrot to see what sets Pella products apart. In addition to meeting customer needs in an award-winning fashion, team members support organizations and activities throughout the area by volunteering with youth programs, community events, and service organizations. Pella Corporation recognizes that its greatest competitive advantage is the people who are creating a better view for customers and for communities.
Pole barns were originally engineered in the 1930s. Over the years, the materials and techniques have been vastly improved. Modern-day construction makes for versatile buildings used for housing, commercial use, or storage. Dutch Mill Supply is your pole barn specialist.
Dutch Mill Supply, located in Pella, is your only locally owned, one-stop, full-service lumberyard and building material supplier. My name is Joshua Payne. My staff and I are here daily for professional service from the guy next door. Our product line is diverse, and we'll get you what you need quickly and at a competitive price.
We're back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth with second quarter action. Pella Christian trails 19-15. While we were away, the Eagles had a turnover to start the second quarter here. Claire Vandermolen's going to get the ball back, though, and she'll step out of bounds before she can get it to one of her teammates there. But a good first quarter for the Eagles that I feel like the score doesn't reflect how good of a quarter it was.
Well, Montezuma shot 6 for 9, and 5 of those were threes, so it's going to be hard to beat anybody if they shoot that good.
It is, and it's going to be Mia Bolton with the ball. She'll dribble it down to the left wing. They're going to get it inside, and they're going to go back to Bolton, who was on fire from 3 in that first half. She'll miss, but it's rebounded by Jaden Shearer. And they're going to get it inside to Corinne Keogh. And she will come away with 2 points, and Pella Christian now trails by 6. Couple of ill-advised passes there as Maggie Heinen came into the game for the Eagles. Chloe Heisman is open in the corner. She'll miss the 3, and Heinen unable to grab the rebound, and Montezuma will come back the other way with it. And Madison Johannes will pass and find Wettering, who's going to drive right to the basket and finish with the easy finger roll.
Yeah, you cannot lose track of the Montezuma players on the last 2 baskets. Basically, they've totally lost track of who they were supposed to be guarding.
Yep, that's a vision for last time out. We'll step away and be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth right after this on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Hi, this is Dave Hopkins, owner of Hopkins Roofing. Our company has been earning the trust of customers in Pella and Central Iowa for more than 50 years. We're excited to be a part of the Pella and Pella Christian sports broadcasts, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to earn your trust for your next roofing project. Whether you're building a new home or re-roofing your current one, or if you own any type of commercial building, we have a solution. Check out some of our work at hopkinsroofing.com and let us put together a quote for you. Hopkins Roofing. Roofing done for good.
We're back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on the KRLS2 stream, the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. In case you missed it, Jocelyn Terpstra got the scoring started for the Eagles. She has 6 thus far. And now Jenna Van Mana has the ball. That was, in case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Anna Evelyn loses the ball, and Johannes is going to travel with it, and that's to the dismay of many of the Montezuma faithful, as there was clear contact there between Evelyn and Johannes, but the refs side with the Eagles there call the travel.
Well, there was a freshman mistake there by Faith. There was a definite, the play was designed to go from A to B to C, and she didn't realize that C wasn't open.
Yep, and Kakmarinsky draws the foul, and she'll be going to the line to shoot 2. Pella Hy-Vee game reset, 6:02 to play here in the second quarter. It's 23-15 here in the second quarter. Pella Christian trails Montezuma. So the Eagles trying to get things going there as Kakmarinsky's first shot does not fall. And, it's been a fairly good game here for the Eagles thus far. Just a couple of missed opportunities as Kakmarinsky does hit the second free throw. And now Pella Christian's deficit is 7 as Ellen Cook will now fire a 3. It will hit the backboard and fall out, but the long rebounded by Bolton. Back to Ellen Cook. They're going to find Wettering down low, working against Jenna Van Manen. Van Manen will poke it away, and Wettering is going to push her way to the basket and miss it, and the Eagles will take over. Head coach Brad Ingber is trying to figure out, because Wettering just kind of pushed her way through Van Manen there, trying to see if he can't get a call out of that.
Well, but this is some of the, problem with girls basketball. They don't fall over when they feel that contact. You got to sell that to the ref, and they generally just let them push them out of the way, and if you don't fall over, the ref's not going to call the charge.
Yeah, and Evelyn now has it. She'll find Jenna Van Manen on the wing. Van Manen's 3 is no good, and it will hit one of the wires above the backboard and go out of bounds here as Madison Johannes re-enters the game for the Braves. So far, looking at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard, Pella and Mount Pleasant 39-29. Pella leads it at halftime, and then our game is 23-16 with 5:15 remaining here in the second quarter. So that is a look at the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Wettering will drive it in, and Britt put it in for 2 for the Bravettes, and now it's 25-16. Montezuma leads. Jenna Van Manen will lose the ball, have it taken away by Mia Bolton, who is now going to pass it for a miss there. Didn't catch the number. I think it was Madison Johannes. Emery Agri came away with it, and she loses the ball out of bounds. And so Montezuma gets it back here.
You made a nice defensive stop, got a nice rebound in a big crowd. Emery's not that tall. He was able to come out of there with that rebound, and then you turn around and turn it back over. That just not what Pella Christian needs right now.
Yeah, Claire Vandermolen will come in for Anna Evelyn. And the Eagles now back in defensive 2-3 zone here. And Madison Johannes has it on the far wing. She'll dribble to the top of the key. It's going to go to the corner for Mia Bolton once again. And that time she's no good. And the rebound by Agri results in a tie-up, and that will stay in favor of the Bravettes.
Yeah. Again, they took the long 3, and they're kind of cooled off when they're shooting a little bit, as they've taken 8 shots in this quarter, only made 3. So, but Pella Christian has got to secure those rebounds.
That they do. Jocelyn Terpstra defending Wettering. They're going to find Bolton on the wing. No good. Another long rebound by Ellen Cook. They're going to go to Wettering inside, and she'll put it up, and 2 more for the Bravettes.
Yeah, she's not going to be stopped if she gets the ball that low on the block.
Yeah, Jenna Van Manen will bring it up here for the Eagles. She's going to try the crossover and get it back to Terpstra, who's going to find Agri on the wing for three, and Agri's three is good, and the Eagles deficit falls back under the 10-point deficit mark. Madison Johannes will pass it up to Mia Bolton at the top of the key. Wettering has it. She'll fire the three. No good, but the Eagles had to send two in her direction. Ellen Cook misses a couple of shots, and off the tip, Montezuma retains possession on the out of bounds.
Yeah, there are two offensive rebounds there on two missed shots, and you just can't afford to let that happen. You've got to be one and done if you're down in the game.
Yeah, Wettering will pass to Mia Bolton, and that time Mia Bolton finally gets it to go. Agri will look to inbound it. She'll find Jocelyn Terpstra, who'll get it to Claire Vandermolen, who will go back to Jocelyn Terpstra. Montezuma pulls off the press a little bit. Agri's going to put up a deep three, and that'll miss everything, unfortunately. And just like that, the Bravettes take over on a one-and-done possession.
Was such a good offensive first quarter for Pella Christian has turned into a pretty slow second quarter. They just can't get any kind of movement on offense and get the ball to the basket.
Yeah, Madison Johannes has it taken away by Emery Agri, who will find Claire Vandermolen, and they were unable to find Terpstra running down the floor to, as Jenna Van Manen's going to get tied up here at midcourt. She was trying to find Agri, and that'll give the Eagles will at least keep the ball.
Yeah.
Chloe Heisman will now enter the game for Jenna Van Manen.
Bad choice there by Jenna. She's got to keep her head up and realize that there's a double team coming there and not dribble right into it as she did there, and lucky that they had the arrow to keep the ball.
Absolutely. Now Kakmarinsky will inbound here for the Eagles. Terpstra is going to go into the backcourt and take it, bring it across the timeline. Passes to Agri on the wing. She's going to look for Vandermolen down low. Too strong. Heisman with the rebound, has it knocked away by Mia Bolton. And Montezuma heads back the other way. And Ellen Cook's going to put up a fast three, and it goes. 33-19, Montezuma now leads. They've backed off the press, and the Eagles looking to try to claw their way back into this one and hopefully not let the game slip away too soon here. Terpstra's going to hand it off to Kakmarinsky, who's going to fire to Agri on the wing. Agri's going to look to drive. Heisman will pass to Kakmarinsky. Agri's got it. Terpstra calling for the ball in the corner. She's had a couple of looks, and they've missed her. Agri now on the wing. She'll put up the three. It's not going to go. Kakmarinsky will tip it away. Terpstra will grab the rebound and dribble it back out and find Heisman, who will hit Claire Vandermolen looking for the jump shot. No good. And Agri tips it away, but Mia Bolton secures the rebound, and Montezuma has a chance to go up by more than 15 here with 1:50 remaining in the second quarter and the first half. Mia Bolton with another deep three, and she connected. She has warmed back up here for the Bravettes, and it's now 36-19 Pella Christian trails.
Yeah, you just all those threes are just killing Pella Christian. They've got to extend that zone a little bit, and they've got to get a hand in their face.
Yeah, Jocelyn Terpstra has it at the top of the key. Gives it to Kakmarinsky, who drives in, gives it to Vandermolen. Heisman will put up the three from the wing. It won't go, and that rebound goes in and out of the hands of Agri, and Mia Bolton will bring it up for Montezuma, looking for another score here for the Bravettes. Wettering has it at the top of the key. She's going to dribble past Terpstra, and she gets it to Mia Bolton before she falls, and Montezuma is going to call a vision for less timeout.
Yeah, the coach bailed them out with a timeout there, but they actually did travel when she fell down with the ball. You can't fall down and not get called for traveling.
Yeah, unless there's a foul, but they didn't call a foul, so it had to be a travel.
She had the ball in her hands and she fell down. She kept her feet from moving, I realized, but as soon as she landed on the floor, that's traveling.
Yeah, Montezuma's three-point shooting has been the storyline. In case you missed it, presented by the Tri-County Veterinary Clinics. What's their shooting numbers here tonight?
Well, like I said, the first quarter they were 6 for 9 shooting. I don't know, three-pointer for two-pointer split, but and then they started just 3 for 8 there in the second quarter. But now all of a sudden they are They are 7 for 15, so all of a sudden they're almost back to 50%.
Yeah, so they're shooting lights out here. That's in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. Pella Hy-Vee game reset. 52 seconds remain here in the second quarter. It's 36-19. Pella Christian trails to Montezuma as Mia Bolton puts up another three. No good. Montezuma will lose the rebound, and Pella Christian will get it back. Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Currently, we just have our two scores, Pella and Mount Pleasant, 39-20 at halftime. We are 36-19 with 43 seconds remaining. Looks like we might get a score for Indianola here in a moment. But it'll be Emery Agri bringing it up the court. And she'll give it to Terpstra, who will go back to Agri. Now to Heisman in the corner. She'll get it back to Agri on the wing. Looking for Terpstra. Ellen Cook is there to get the steal. And the fast break layup, 38-19. Montezuma leads with 25 seconds remaining. They're going to get it into Kak-Marinsky. Back to Agri, who's going to fire to Heisman, who finds Vandermolen. Back to Heisman at the top of the key. Agri, she'll find Terpstra on the wing, who puts up the three. Terpstra's three is good. A nice three there from Terpstra makes it 38-22. 5 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Madison Johannes fires a three and gets it to go as the second quarter expires. 41-22. Montezuma leads here as we go into the second quarter. Stratford Southern Instant Radio Update, and to finish our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Indianola 18, Urbandale 9 after 1. But that will be the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Marion County's financial leader is Marion County Bank, with offices in Pella, Knoxville, Melcher, Dallas. They are serving and building community across the county. We'll be right back with the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show here on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
If you are looking for some fantastic pork tenderloin, Wood Iron Grill has now joined the Tenderloin Trail 2.0. The Tenderloin Trail 2.0 passport is now available. Don't wait, get started today. You can get the passport by going to the website iowapork.org/tenderloin trail, get the passport from participating restaurants, or stop by the IPPA office to pick up the passport. Wood Iron Grill in Oskaloosa, home to one of the stops on the Tenderloin Trail 2.0.
We know you have choices when it comes to wireless plans for your home or business. At Strawber Cellular, we strive to be that local expert to provide all the service and expertise you need to make U.S. Cellular your choice for wireless service. Our knowledgeable staff can provide you with everything from smartphones and tablets to home internet and security options. Choose Strawber Cellular, your locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular in downtown Pella.
The brakes in the car go stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. The brakes in the car go stop, stop, stop at Central Tire and Auto.
If the brakes on your car squeak and grind when you try to stop, Central Tire and Auto in Pella can help. For tires and brakes, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Everybody now.
At Central Tire and Auto.
Sporting goods companies are facing challenging times, with many suppliers carrying little product and offering slow delivery. At BSN Sports, we stand ready to change the fundamentals of our industry. We carry all the top brands that you demand, with uniforms, practice and travel gear, and field and facility equipment. We stock our own inventory and decorate in-house, leading to faster delivery. I'm Phil Hemming with BSN Sports, and I'd love the chance to work with your school or team. Give me a call at 620-8337, and let's get started today.
Hi, I'm Shay Nichols, and I'm proud to work at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics. As a Knoxville native, working at Knoxville Hospital and Clinics gives me the opportunity to make a difference in my community, and that means so much to me. Giving back to my community has always been important to me, and I'm proud to work for an organization that shares my personal views. As we continue to grow and succeed as an organization, I'm excited to be a part of that. For all of your healthcare needs, choose Knoxville Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show here on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. For tires, front-end work, there no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart and Pella at Central Tire and Auto. win a high-flying first half that will take us into our Inside the Numbers. And it looks like you've done a pretty good job here looking at the Eagles. I know Jocelyn Terpstra has a good amount of the scoring for the Eagles.
Well, yeah, she's leading the way, obviously, with she has she has 3, 6, 9 of the Pella Christian's points. Kakmarinsky is right behind her with 6, and Emery's got 5. Anna's got 2 to make up the total for Pella Christian. But you know, the big stat I see here is the fact that Montezuma's got 7 offensive rebounds to 9 rebounds total for Pella Christian, and they also have 7 defensive rebounds. So that stat is huge. And then the shooting percentage, you know, they were 15 for 26 for the half, and you can have a really good team, and you're going to lose if you let a team shoot that kind of percentage against you. So Pella Christian didn't shoot badly at 8 for 17. I think if you'd have said, Coach, you're going to shoot 45 or 48% for the game, Pella Christian Coach would have been really happy with that. But in this case, they're just making way too many shots on the other end.
Yeah, it's that is Inside the Numbers, presented by Pella Fiber. Neighbors, not numbers. Join today at PellaFiber.com. So the Eagles, just unfortunately, like you mentioned, just not able to knock down shots and not securing rebounds and take care of the basketball. Obviously, those are things you have to adjust. But as we look into our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung's Door Service, as a former coach yourself, what are those adjustments you're going over in the locker room?
Well, I didn't bring up the turnovers, but they first quarter was pretty good. They only had 3, and that, as a coach, if you can get through a quarter with 2, 3, 4 turnovers a quarter, you're going to be pretty happy with the result. But they ended up with way more than that for the half. They've got 10, 11 turnovers for the half. So, that second quarter was not good, and there's the difference. It was 19-15. Now all of a sudden it's 41-21. Your offense goes stale because you've thrown the ball away too many times and didn't even get a shot off. And so you've got to take much better care of the ball. They've got to recognize, even though they're playing a zone, you've got to recognize if somebody comes in your area, you must stay there and guard them. You can't go over and help somebody else, because that good team on the other side is going to throw the ball to that open player, and they're going to make a basket.
Yeah, the Eagles are going to make those second half adjustments, which have been presented by DeYoung Door Service. One of the quickest ways to adjust the look of your home is with a new garage door from the gurus of garage doors, DeYoung Door Service in Pella. So we are looking. We also would like to note that tonight's game is being brought to you by BSN Sports and Windmill Print and Stitch in Pella. Windmill Print and Stitch is a locally owned decorated apparel company right here in Pella, and they're a proud partner of BSN Sports. If you need apparel for your team or business, call Phil Hemming with BSN Sports at 620-8337, or stop in to the BSN Sports / Windmill Print and Stitch office on Southeast 14th Street in Pella. But the Eagles are back out of the locker room break. There's 3.5 minutes, but we'll be right back with more of the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show here on the KRLS2 stream of the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Hi, this is Derek Sparks, District Store Director with the Pella Hy-Vee. We are so thankful for our team members who help provide a helpful smile in every aisle. And I'd like to take a moment to congratulate our 2021 Service Award winners. Thank you, C.J. Porterfield, for 5 years of service. Thank you to Dan Vermalm for 25 years of service. And a special thank you to Randy Douglas for 33 years. And congratulations on your retirement. You are all appreciated, and thank you for your years of service at Hy-Vee.
Break out the turkey and gravy, because Raceway Tire and Exhaust is here to say thanks. As Knoxville's one-stop auto service headquarters, we have a lot to be thankful for. From our loyal customers to our fantastic suppliers and employees, everyone plays a part in keeping Raceway Tire rolling. From all of us at Raceway Tire and Exhaust, have a very happy Thanksgiving.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust. We got what you need to get you on the go.
Hey Mom,
Mom, I got my Christmas list done.
What's on it?
A PC, VR headset, and some Xbox games.
You can ask for anything.
2 hours later.
Can I get that Christmas list back?
Why?
I want to add a new smartphone and wireless headphones.
12 seconds later.
Can I see that Christmas list again?
You're relentless with that list, just like Brand Appeal has been relentless in making sure all of our print collateral at work is ready to go for the big trade show next week.
For branding, print, web, interactive, and video, get Brand Appeal. Relentless for you.
A fully livable treehouse for my in-laws? Keeps them close, but not too close. And a happy wife makes a happy life. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
It's always been my dream to open a meat locker. Makes my wife nervous, but when it comes to beef, I'm all business. So Bank Iowa said, let's make it happen.
Stop by your local Bank Iowa or visit us online at bankiowa.bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. All loans are subject to approval.
There's a place in downtown Pella that takes you right into the heart of Amsterdam. A beautiful brick walk featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and Dutch architecture providing a classic old-world atmosphere. Welcome to the Molengraat. The Molengraat is home to some of Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, Beautiful You Salon, Pella Nail Salon, the Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You can even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
Did you know that Pella has its very own decorated apparel company? Windmill Print and Stitch is locally owned and operated by the hardworking people of Marion and Mahaska counties. We're ready to serve local businesses, schools, churches, community groups, special events, and more. Whether you're looking for custom-made t-shirts for your family reunion or new polos or hats for your business, no job is too big or too small. Windmill Print and Stitch is a proud partner of BSN Sports, printing many of your local uniforms and fan gear right here in Pella.
We're back inside the Pella, we're back with the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show on the KRLS2 stream of the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel here for a couple of seconds. The Eagles getting ready to take the court here. We do have a Striver Cellular Instant Radio update. Our first one from Knoxville. PCM 13, Knoxville 14 at halftime there. So not much scoring over there in Knoxville for tonight's contest, but you've been listening to the Central Tire and Auto Radio Halftime Show for tires, front-end work, their no-appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. And Montezuma starts with the ball. Mia Bolton has it at the top of the key. She'll dribble to the far wing. She'll look for somebody, and the Eagles get a hand on it, unable to come away with it. And now Scherer will get it up to the top for Bolton, who's looking. She'll find Maddie Johannes on the wing. She'll look for a driving lane. Nothing going. Back out to Bolton at the top of the key. Finds Johannes. Look to drive again. She'll find Bolton at the top of the key, who looks to shoot. Johannes gets it again. Good defense by the Eagles thus far. Wettering gets it inside to Cahoe. And Montezuma starts with another basket. Makes it 43-22.
Well, Pella Christian did a nice job. Very aggressive on the zone defense. Really kept them off guard out there at the outside. But Montezuma was very patient. Was finally able to get a wide open player by the basket.
Yeah, Terpstra will find Van Manen with a nice drive and kick out to Agri. No good. Wettering will grab it and throw it off of Terpstra, and the Bravettes will retain possession.
Well, they keep putting up shots, but just can't get anything to go.
Yeah, Delivery.com is the restaurant delivery service in Pella with great local restaurants like George's, Canaritos, Yamato, Liberty Street Kitchen, Dutch Fix, and more. And have your fresh food delivered right to your home or business for lunch or dinner. There's no winner tonight, but you can try Delivery.com this week and listen to the next broadcast to see if you're the fan of the game presented by Delivery.com. Madison Johannes has it at the top of the key for Montezuma. And down low to Wettering, and she is fouled. I'm not sure who that's going to go on, but it looks like it'll go on Evelyn.
Nice recognition there by Montezuma to see the opening, and as the player with the ball was able to see Wettering cutting into that lane and got inside of the defender. That defender's got to feel her back there and stay between her and the ball at that point.
Yeah, that was a vision for last time out there by the Eagles following the foul. And with that vision for last time out, let's take a minute to do our Pella Hy-Vee game reset. It is 43-22 with just over 6 to play here. They took away the clock from me right as I was getting ready to do the game reset, put the time up for the timeout. So we will make sure to finish that Pella Hy-Vee game reset once the timeout clock sends us back. 6:30 remaining here in quarter number 3 here for the Eagles as they trail by 21. And Shanae Wettering going to the line for the Bravettes. That was another Vision for Less timeout, improving lives by helping people see better. If poor visibility is causing you to miss things, take a timeout and visit Vision for Less in Pella and get back in the game. Wettering knocks down the first free throw, and the Bravettes take a 22-point lead as she misses the second one, but a rebound goes off of Vandermolen's hands, out of bounds, and the Bravettes get the ball back.
Yeah, Claire's got to come up with that ball cleanly because they had it. Oh, there they get a nice turnover.
Steal by Terpstra, who's got the fast break layup, and it's good. And that is tonight's drive of the game, grown by champion seed dealer Jay Boat. Jocelyn Terpstra with the fast break layup there. Tonight's drive to the basket is presented by champion seeds dealer Jay Boat, an independently owned and regionally focused seed company that strives to build and maintain the broadest portfolio of genetics and traits. Champion seed, the only champion, the best. And the Eagles able to tip that one away out of bounds.
Jenna did a nice job of stepping in front of that player at the last minute to tip it away. And there she gets a steal.
Yeah, Jenna Van Manen playing some nice defense there. And they're going to look to get the ball to Terpstra, who's going to look to beat the press. She's going to drive to the basket. I maybe used tonight's drive to the basket too soon than I did, as she finds Anna Evelyn for the and one opportunity. I wish I would have saved that for that drive right there. But that maybe could be tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game, presented by Randall Roofing, is the and one opportunity there by Anna Evelyn off the nice feed by Jocelyn.
I'm not sure why they're waiting here. It's just one shot, and I'm sure she's not coming in for Anna, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game is presented by Randall Roofing. When moment arise, it's time for a new roof. Thank Randall Roofing.
Anna made it, and she was coming in for Anna. Okay.
So Anna Evelyn comes out.
So they go a little shorter here on the lineup, but Anna's done a nice job tonight. Not a lot of points, but she's only missed one shot, so she's made the most of her opportunities.
Yeah, and Agri's going to tip it away there. The Eagles looking to get a turnover. Jump ball will go to the Eagles. The Eagles defense coming alive here. And Pella Christian has a chance to cut this lead from 44-27 here with 5:30 remaining in the quarter. Montezuma's going to run a press. Agri is going to set a screen, get Terpstra open. She'll get it to Van Manen, who doesn't want to put it on the deck. Terpstra will put it on the deck. She'll look to dribble and get it to Van Manen, who will dribble it up to the top of the key. Pressure on her. Agri will take it now. She'll look for Vandermolen inside, and her shot is blocked. And he just pointed that was Montezuma basketball. I don't think that's the right call. I think everybody's a little bit confused by that one.
Both the other two officials says no, it's going the other way. It was blocked.
Yeah. I was going to say, they got that squared away, and now Agri will take it. And now Montezuma will bring in number 30, Izzy Rorda, and number two. So Madison Johannes comes back into the game for Wettering and Bolton. Kakmarinsky will find Terpstra down low, and Terpstra just not able to corral that pass.
Perfect play set up. They got the ball where they wanted it. Jocelyn just did not come down with the ball.
Yeah, it was a nice play design there. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians of Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Faith Kakmarinsky gets the steal and drives it down, misses the shot. But in case you missed it, presented by the Tri-County Veterinary Clinic veterinarians, the Montezuma Bravettes went 6 for 9 from 3 in the first half, which really hurt the Eagles' chances. That was in case you missed it, presented by the Tri-County Veterinary Clinic veterinarians. Terpstra is looking to drive. She'll find Jenna Van Manen on the wing, who will get it back to Terpstra in the corner. Her three is short. Agri tries to grab the rebound, unable to, and the Bravettes come away with it. Strawberry Cellular Instant Radio update, Indianola 31, Urbandale 14 at halftime. And now it's going to be Madison Johannes with it in the corner. She'll get it inside, and the missed layup there was number 44, Callie Robinson for Montezuma. She has the ball back. She'll kick it out to Ellen Cook for three, no good. Madison Johannes grabs the offensive rebound. Three by, that was number 13, Jaden Scherer, is missed. And then after a scramble, Montezuma retains possession. So rebounding, again, just not going in favor of the Eagles as more substitutions come in for Montezuma. Wettering comes back into the game. She'll be joined by Madison Johannes, Callie Robinson, Mia Bolton, and Ellen Cook. Johannes will kick it out to Bolton, who knocks down yet another three and extends the lead back to 20. Mia Bolton having a night from beyond the three-point line. Jocelyn Terpstra dribbles it up, tries to get it to Van Manen, and it's poked away by Ellen Cook, but Terpstra got it back. As Van Manen now has it trapped in the corner, and they're going to call a foul or a push on Ellen Cook for the Bravettes there. But so now Agri will take it out for Pella Christian.
Just got to recognize where Bolton is all the time, because they did a nice job to start the quarter of not letting her see the ball without a hand in her face, and that time they let her way too wide open, and she knocked it down.
Yeah, Terpstra has it at the top of the key looking for Agri. Agri faked the cut outside, went back inside, and Terpstra didn't know that she was going to go back in and threw it away. And so Chloe Heisman comes into the game for Jenna Van Manen, and it'll be Ellen Cook on the wing looking to get it back to Bolton at the top of the key. Terpstra with the steal, and she gets the fast break layup.
Well, that's what we talked about in the pregame. They've got to make those steals and get layups out of it, and they've done a nice job of doing that at times, but there just hasn't been enough of it.
Yeah, and now Wettering will get it out to Mia Bolton. Ellen Cook will kick it back to Bolton, who has two defenders run out to her. And we're going to get 3 seconds in the lane called on Callie Robinson. I think I've been saying Robinson. It's Robinson. Excuse me, there's no N in there, so I apologize for that.
Well, and 7 turnovers.
Out of the game for Keogh.
7 turnovers so far in this quarter for Montezuma when they only had 6 in the whole first half. So the pressure is really making Montezuma work.
Yep, and that's a vision for last time out there by Brad Ingbers of the Pella Christian Eagles. Strawberry Cellular Instant Radio Update. Melcher Dallas girls fall to Wayne 60-18, coming from Mr. Alex Cook in the studio. Thanks, Alex, for that. But as we take a look at our Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Indianola leads Urbandale 31-14 at halftime. Knoxville leads PCM 14-13 at halftime. We're about to get an update on the Pella score, but it was 53-26 at the end of the third. It finished 63-43 final. Pella won, and then our score here is 47-29. Pella Christian trails, but that is a Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. You are listening to Pella Christian Basketball, powered by Bank Iowa on 92.1 FM. Sorry, KRLS 2 stream, Knoxville Pella, and the KRLS HD 2 stream, Knoxville Pella. Bank Iowa supports Pella Christian and Pella High Athletics by donating $10 to the Booster Club for every three-pointer during every home game this season. Go Eagles from Bank Iowa. But the Eagles will come out of this vision for less time out, looking to get things going here, and maybe we'll find tonight's creative idea out of the timeout there. With 2:46 remaining here in quarter number 3, it's 47-29. Faith Kakmarinsky has the ball. She'll get it to Claire Vandermolen, who'll get it to Terpstra. Terpstra will fire it up to Agri, who has it tipped away. She'll recover it, gets it to Faith Kakmarinsky. We're going to get on the arm called there on the Bravettes with 2:35 remaining here in quarter number 3. And Pella Christian trailing 47-29 here as Claire Vandermolen comes out of the game. Anna Evelyn comes back in. Jocelyn Terpstra receives the inbounds pass from Kakmarinsky, takes it across the timeline, gets it to the top of the key. She's looking for somebody, and Chloe Heisman will be the recipient of that pass. She'll put it on the floor, look inside for Evelyn, who will get it out to Terpstra. Fires over to Agri, whose three misses everything. And the Eagles are going to get a tie up there as Faith Kakmarinsky got on the floor. And Montezuma will take over possession here with an 18-point lead with 2:16 remaining in quarter number 3.
You know, the defensive pressure by Pella Christian's been much better here in this quarter. They just can't quite get any shots to fall, or they would have really cut this lead down.
Yeah, and Wettering has it at the top of the key. She'll fire to Ellen Cook in the corner, who fires a 3, no good. Terpstra, who secures the long rebound. She's going to be fouled by Ellen Cook. It should, and so the Eagles will...
They'll get possession. That was only the third foul of the half. So
yeah, they'll get possession. There was some confusion as to where the foul occurred and where the inbound would come. Ellen Cook comes out of the game. Scherer comes back in for the Bravettes. Faith Kakmarinsky will inbound here, and she'll get it into Agri. Gets it back to Kakmarinsky on the near side wing to us, and Terpstra will dribble it back up the top of the key and get it to Heisman, who will fire to Kakmarinsky, to Evelyn, to Terpstra, to Agri in the corner. Agri hits the 3. That's tonight's creative idea drawn up by Brandapeel. Nice ball movement there by the Eagles. Good play drawn up there for Pella Christian.
yeah, no dribbling and just kept that ball moving.
Yeah, Wettering is going to drive to the basket. Weaves her way, she got fouled, but tonight's creative idea was drawn up by Brandapeel for branding, print, web, video, or interactive, called Brandapeel Relentless for You. So Pella Christian trails 47-32 here with a minute 23 remaining in the third quarter as Shanae Wettering goes to the line for Montezuma. And she will miss the first one here for the Bravettes. And it looks like Jenna Van Manen is going to check back into the scorers table here. And Shanae Wettering's second free throw is no good, but after dash for the ball, Montezuma was able to get it. They're going to get it into the post to Wettering. The double team comes. She'll find Madison Johannes in the corner, whose 3 is no good. Anna Evelyn was not able to maintain possession, but Montezuma was out of bounds. And so Pella Christian will get possession as Jennifer Mana will come in for Emory Agri. So the Eagles have Chloe Heisman, Jennifer Mana, and Faith Kakmarinsky, Anna Eveland, and Jocelyn Terpstra on the floor. And number 14, Jordan Ranfeld, comes in for Shanae Wettering. Jennifer Mannen has it across the timeline. Kakmarinsky fires to Heisman, who gets it back to Kakmarinsky for 3. It's short. Heisman able to tip the rebound, but he was secured by Ranfeld as Mia Bolton has it in the front court. Excuse me, that was Shanae not Shanae Wettering, that was Scherer, but Bolton finds Kehoe in the post for the layup, and it's now 49-32. Montezuma is Kakmarinsky, the lone member in the front court. Anna Evelyn did not establish in the front court.
She had her foot down, but the ref.
Well, according to the referee, he didn't. I thought she might have, but the referee says otherwise. As Pella Christian will turn it over. 32.4 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Pella Christian trails 49-32. Madison Johannes has it on the far wing. She'll find Mia Bolton down in the corner. Madison Johannes now has it back at the top of the key, back to Bolton on the far wing. She'll get it down to Wettering in the post, working against Evelyn, no good. Wettering gets her own miss and puts it up and gets the foul as she makes the basket. 51-32, Pella Christian trails. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter here. I believe that foul went on Evelyn.
No, Heisman.
Heisman is okay. I didn't see Heisman in there. Evelyn was the body who was on this side. I think Heisman was on the far side. Wettering's free throw is good. As Terpstra will now look to inbound as the Eagles look to break the press. Kakmarinsky will find Heisman, who will dribble. There's 7 seconds, and Mia Bolton gets a steal off the decision as Scherer puts up a shot at the buzzer, and it's no good. Pella Christian trails 52-32 as we go into the final quarter of play. We'll be right back here inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Pella Engraving and Sign Company has a reputation of quality and excellence for providing indoor and outdoor signs in a variety of materials, including metal, plastic, and acrylic. We also produce banners for businesses and events, as well as car wraps to stand out and bring your promotional needs to life. We will work with any budget by offering a variety of price points and material options to bring you the best value. And Pella Engraving and Sign prides ourselves on meeting exacting standards and quick turnaround times. Learn more at PellaEngraving.com.
When the moment arises and it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. This is Randy Jarzambek, owner of Randall Roofing, and we are the dependable and reliable leader for your home or business shingle roofing needs in Pella and the surrounding areas. Randall Roofing is proud to sponsor the Raise the Roof moment of the game and support our local teams. When it's time for a new roof, think Randall Roofing. Find us on Facebook or visit randallroofs.com. Thinking new roof? Think Randall Roofing.
We're back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel, where Pella Christian trails 52-32. Emory Agri will inbound to Faith Kakmarinsky for the Eagles as Jocelyn Terpstra gets a breather. And Faith Kakmarinsky is going to look to drive. She'll kick it back out to Jenna Van Manen. Back to Kakmarinsky on the corner. She'll get it out to Claire Vandermolen up top. And she'll get it to Van Manen on the wing, who gets it to Agri, who's now on the wing. Van Manen now in the corner with the ball. She'll drive. Finds Evelyn, who kicks it out to Agri for a three, who's fouled and doesn't get it to go, but she will shoot three as she is fouled by Kehoe.
Good ball movement there, and they did attack the lane a couple times, was able to throw it out and get an open shot, just didn't get it to fall, and of course she got hacked on the arm after the ball was gone, and they call her for 3 free throws.
That they do, as Agri's first shot does go in. So 52-33, Pella Christian now trails with 7:33 remaining in quarter number 4. The second shot does not go for Agri here, and she still has one more shot as the foul occurred on the three-pointer. And Vandermolen hits the floor, but the free throw is good by Agri. Madison Johannes now with it in the front court. Gets it to Mia Bolton at the top of the key. They'll look for Wettering inside. She'll fire in. They're going to say that goes off the hands of Kehoe. And Pella Christian now retains possession. So Kakmarinsky will inbound here. So the Pella Christian student section gets involved here as Anna Evelyn will go to Claire Vandermolen, gets it to Jenna Van Manen, who will bring it up and get it into Evelyn. Kakmarinsky now has it. She'll look to drive, puts up the floater, unable to get it to go, and Mia Bolton comes down with the rebound. Montezuma running with it. Mia Bolton now has it at the three-point line. She'll kick to Johannes, whose three is no good, but Wettering gets the rebound. And Kakmarinsky gets the steal. Agri will pass it to Van Manen, and the left-handed layup is no good. Madison Johannes gets the rebound, gets it to Scherer, and Scherer gets it to Mia Bolton, and Madison Johannes has her shot blocked by Jenna Van Manen. And now Scherer will put up an outside jumper, no good. Jenna Van Manen gets hit by Johannes, goes down hard and picks up the foul, but looks like she'll be okay as Terpstra and that is Maggie Heinen come back into the ball game for Evelyn and Van Manen.
Well, on that previous play, I wanted to make the comment, they had a nice 2-on-1, and you do that drill in practice about every day. And if you don't do it hard, it's not like the game situation. And in the game situation, you were moving faster, and she just never got a good shot off in that 2-on-1, and you got to get an easy layup there.
Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in. Kakmarinsky hands it off to Vandermolen, gets it to Agri, back to Terpstra, who's going to drive, looks to put up the tough layup, gets fouled. Block, I believe, is going to go on Kehoe, and it does, and that means Terpstra will go to the line with a chance to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's a tough call for Montezuma because there's no way Jocelyn's going to make that shot. But if you just hold your ground, stand up straight, she can't make that shot. Instead, she leaned into her just enough to get the foul and put her at the line.
Yeah, and so Terpstra's first free throw goes in, 52-35. Now the Eagles trail. Hy-Vee game reset, 6:44 remains here in the fourth quarter. Pella Christian trails 52-35 as the Hy-Vee game reset. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. The Bravettes went 6 for 9 in the first quarter and put the Eagles in a hole. Terpstra's second free throw goes in, but that 6 for 9 shooting in the first half, coupled with 7 offensive rebounds for 9 rebounds for Pella Christian, was the big difference in the first half. Terpstra gets the steal. She's going to get the layup to go, and the Eagles now trail by just 14 as they pull within 15, but that was, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Terpstra almost caused another steal as the Bravettes look
a little rattled.
Yeah, they look a little rattled. They're actually going to call a vision for less timeout, if I could speak there, but gotta get my bearings there. Was pretty high tempo.
No points for Montezuma so far in this quarter. Again, the whole half, actually, Pella Christian's defense has been really pretty good, with the exception of about the last minute of the third quarter and maybe the second minute of the third quarter, that they really let Montezuma get a couple of easy baskets. But for the most part, they've really been in their face, done a better job of recognizing where the shooters were, and forced them into a lot of turnovers. So if they can continue to do that, they're probably in too big a hole to maybe come back and win this game. But if they can, knock it down, get it down to 10, I think they should feel pretty good about themselves, that they've made a lot of improvement over what they did in that second quarter.
Yeah, that it has been. Let's take a quick look at our Marion County Bank radio scoreboard one final time here during our course of action. We currently are 52-38 in quarter number 4. Pella defeated Mount Pleasant 63-43. Indianola was leading Urbandale 31-14 at halftime, and Knoxville was beating PCM 14-13 at halftime. That was the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. We will provide Strawberry Cellular instant radio updates as those come in. But Mia Bolton has it at the top of the key. She'll dribble to the right wing. Agri playing strong defense. Ellen Cook will now pass it to Maddie Johannes. Back to Ellen Cook at the top of the key. Back to Johannes on the near wing. And Wettering goes to dribble, and she's going to get fouled. I believe they're going to call that on Terpstra just based on the position of the referee's head. And that is who it goes on.
On that last possession from Montezuma, they definitely swung the ball around and were looking into the post, and Pella Christian's weak side player was all over that post player, not letting her get open, and that made the whole difference there about what they were doing on defense.
Yeah, Ellen Cook's going to fire a 3 off the inbounds pass, and it goes, and Montezuma's lead goes back to 17. Faith Kakmarinsky takes the inbound, gets it to Claire Vandermolen, and then she gets it to Terpstra, who's now looking to go somewhere with it. She'll find Agri. Agri walked with it, and Pella Christian will turn it over. And
that was legal in the old 6-on-6 days, but in this game, you got to have the ball out of your hand when you take off running.
Yeah, and so Terpstra now defending Mia Bolton. Now switches in Agri defending. They'll get it to Wettering, who fires to Johannes on the wing, who knocks down the 3 and extends the lead back to 20. That's been the name of the game. Montezuma has hit a ton of 3s here tonight. Terpstra now with the ball, and she'll dribble it across the timeline, gets doubled, and they're going to call a foul on number 2, Maddie Johannes. And so
Jocelyn's going to go to the line and shoot free throw.
Yeah, that will be the 8th foul, it appears, on Montezuma. So the one-on-one shots here for Terpstra. And that first shot is good. 58-39 with 5:13 remaining here in quarter number 4.
Well, Pella Christian had done such a nice job defensively, for the first couple minutes of this quarter, and then just all of a sudden 2 threes that are nothing but net, and you're in a hole again.
That they are. Terpstra sinks both free throws, and the Eagles now trail 58-40 as we hit the 5-minute mark of quarter number 4. Emery Agri playing good defense here on Ellen Cook and Mia Bolton, and forces the travel there by Cook. The Eagles look to bring this game just a little bit closer if they can.
Yeah, like I said, I think they're too big a hole to win the game, but they got to work on improvement and get better every game, and there they turn the ball over.
Yep, Kakmarinsky had the ball poked away as she was trying to drive, and Mia Bolton now has it, brings it across half court, and look to get it inside, unable to do so. Ellen Cook will dribble it around and get it to Johannes. Terpstra, with quick hands there, was able to tip a couple of the passes, not able to get anything. She does tip that one, and the Eagles take over, and Terpstra will bring it up and get fouled by Wettering. That looks like a frustration foul just after a couple of tip passes there from Montezuma.
Yeah, Jocelyn's made 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, so probably not a wise foul there at all.
Yeah,
now Christian wants to score with the clock not running.
Yeah, not what you're hoping for if you're the Bravettes, not the person you want to send to the line. As Terpstra's first free throw goes in, and 58-41 now the Eagles trail with 4.5 remaining here in the final quarter of play. Terpstra's second shot will rattle in off the backboard as it bounced off the rim twice and then off the backboard and goes in here. And now 58-42, the Eagles trail. Wettering has it in the corner. Kakmarinsky is going to body Wettering out of bounds, and that's going to be Kakmarinsky. That will be her first foul of the contest. And now Mia Bolton will inbound for Montezuma. She'll get it to Wettering out on the wing. She'll take a screen working against Terpstra. Back to Mia Bolton. Wettering now with it on the wing. She'll kick to Ellen Cook, who will fire the deep three well short. It's rebounded by Robinson and out to Wettering, who misses the shot. Vandermolen grabs the rebound and is fouled by Ellen Cook. And so the Eagles will send Claire Vandermolen to the line now, looking to reduce this deficit under 15.
Claire hasn't scored any points tonight, so again, with the clock not running, you try to make as many as you can. You still do have a chance here. Only down by 16, could get it down to 14.
Yeah, Strava Cellular Instant Radio update from Mr. Alex Cook in the studio. Pleasantville girls fall 64-45 to Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont as Claire Vandermolen hits the first free throw there to bring the score within 15, 58-43. Eagles trail to the Bravettes. As Vandermolen's second free throw is not good. Emery Agri fighting hard for the rebound though, and off the Mia Bolton and Claire Vandermolen fighting for the rebound. Goes off of Bolton, and the Eagles will take over possession, or will maintain possession off the missed free throw.
Get an opportunity to score a few more points on this possession.
Yeah, Emery Agri with the inbound. She'll go to Vandermolen, who gets it to Terpstra, who looks to drive. Terpstra is going to get a blocking foul called on Bolton.
Stuck her leg out on her, just trying to hip her out, and knocked her to the floor, and puts Jocelyn right back on the line. And again, an opportunity to cut the lead with no time going off the clock.
Yeah, this is best case scenario here for the Eagles as Jenna Van Manen sits at the scorer's table looking to come back into the game. I would have to imagine with the lineup currently on the floor, it'll be Heinen or Kakmarinsky coming out of the game here. It looks like it'll be Heinen coming out for Van Manen, and Robinson comes out for the Bravettes, and into the game comes number 52, Corinne Cahoe, and Terpstra knocks down another free throw. The lead is now just 13 for the Bravettes. Johannes has it on the wing. I would have to imagine they'll look to get the ball inside to Wettering again. Bolton passes to Wettering on the wing. She'll go to Johannes inside. It's taken away by Van Manen, and the Eagles running with it. Van Manen will kick it back out to Agri, who finds Kakmarinsky, who drives. Got Terpstra on the wing, fires the three. No good, and Agri was in the spot where the rebound was, but just didn't quite get the read off the basket, and Montezuma comes away with the rebound.
Well, they kind of had numbers in a 3-on-2 and didn't take an aggressive line to the basket and try to get a layup. Should have got a foul if nothing else. There's another steal.
Yeah, another steal by Terpstra, who's looking to drive, to the basket and gets another foul there, much to the dismay of Johannes, and just didn't get in the correct position there.
You know, and again, she probably is never going to make that shot, but the fact that she was able to dribble through the traffic and get the shot up forced them to foul her, and you know, that's the importance of ball handling. You've got to be able to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, and Terpstra knocks down another free throw, cuts the deficit to 58-46, so a 12-point deficit with 3 to play here for the Eagles. Striver Cellular Instant Radio Update, Indianola 44, Urbandale 24 after 3. Terpstra knocks down another free throw. It's 58-47. The Eagles trail with 3 to play here, but they are making a comeback as Johannes gets it on the wing. She'll look for Wettering. She continues to dribble. She'll get it inside to Scherer. Bolton fires another 3. No good. Agri tried to box out, just not able to grab the rebound, as now Wettering has it at the top of the key. Johannes dribbles it back up towards the center court, and now it'll be Bolton who catches it and brings it over there. Now Wettering brings it out on the wing. Montezuma trying to play a little bit of keep away. One of the reasons that shot clock is needed, as Scherer actually does score there. As the Eagles started to try to put more pressure on, and now the Eagles will.
Well, that was a case where you've got to stay in front of that player, between that player and the ball, so she can't make that pass.
Yeah. The stalling tactic there from Montezuma worked out in a bucket. Now Van Manen has it on the wing. The Eagles need to get going if they want to score here, and Terpstra is going to find Agri in the corner. Back to Terpstra. She'll dribble and get fouled yet again. Terpstra taking a beating here in the final few minutes of this one.
She's got confidence in her dribble. She's able to take care of the ball and drive the basket, and then Montezuma just late reacting to that, and they're sticking their legs out and getting the fouls.
Yeah, I think we're getting a vision for last time out. There's a lot of confusion on the court, but it is a vision for last time out there by Brad Ingbers, and before Terpstra goes to the line. But yeah, she's got quite a few fouls here, and she's taken a few hard hits off of those fouls in the last few minutes here. As Pella Christian talks through this timeout here. What do you think Coach Ingbers is telling his squad here? Well, down 13 with a couple minutes to play.
Again, I said that back 4 minutes ago that they're probably not going to win this game, but they're battling. They're coming back. They're making good plays. They've made 3 baskets. They had those 2 threes back to back, and just that other mistake underneath where they let a player get a wide open left-handed layup. But otherwise, they're doing a great job. This whole half has been a great half defensively. They've only given up 19 points so far in this entire half compared to 41 in the first half. I think Coach has got to be excited about that. Tell them to keep fighting. Let's see if we can get this thing down to under 10 points. If they can get that pulled off, I think we don't like necessarily have moral victories. We want to have wins in the scoring column, but I think he's got to be pretty happy with the way the girls are playing. He's just got to keep encouraging them to keep fighting.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been a good last couple minutes here for Pella Christian as Terpstra makes yet another free throw. She has been on fire at the free throw line for the Eagles, as it's now 48-60. The Eagles trail with 1:48 remaining, and Terpstra's latest free throw, that's her first miss of the night, I believe, but the Eagles retain possession. Nice effort there by Kakmarinsky to force the tip there.
Yeah.
First miss of the night for Terpstra.
Made her tip the ball away, and she couldn't control it. So another chance to score here.
Yeah, they get it to Terpstra once again, who's looking for a lane. Wettering guarding her. Kakmarinsky didn't realize what Terpstra was looking for, and Kakmarinsky has it poked away. And now Montezuma will try to run a little bit of time off the clock here with 1.5 minutes remaining. Terpstra's going to get a hand on that ball. Timeout Montezuma. Vision for less time out there by the Bravettes, as Pella Christian was applying some pressure with 1:23 remaining and a 12-point lead for the Bravettes. We'll be right back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on the KRLS 2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
At Vision for Less, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives start under $80. Using insurance? We accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. We've got glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at Vision for Less. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Norm Rosendahl Tiling in Monroe has been a trusted expert in the Marion and Jasper County areas for more than 40 years. They're experienced in understanding the contour of the land to identify how water management can help your farm or business, and they work with you to develop a draining solution that's right for your project using precision intake products. In addition to tiling, they install septic systems and water lines, as well as site preparation for new construction with their backhoe, excavator, and bulldozer services. Call Caritha at 259-2651 for a free estimate on your next project, or visit rosendahltiling.com.
Welcome back inside the Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth here on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Mia Bolton takes the inbound from Montezuma, gets it into Shanae Wettering, who gets it out to Scherer. And Montezuma now just passing the ball around. Wettering dribbles, passes to Johannes, who gets it to Mia Bolton at the top of the key. Back to Johannes up towards half court. Bolton has it now towards half court. Van Manen in defense, and now Terpstra will foul Scherer, and Montezuma will have the inbound here with a minute left.
Still had one to give there, so just still going to keep possession.
I don't think the Pella Christian students knew what was going on because they started chanting, "You can't do that," and the foul was on them. I don't think that's what they were intending to do. Shanae Wettering will inbound the ball here for the Bravettes. She'll basically hand it off to Johannes, who will pass it back to Wettering. Fires into Scherer inside. Bolton back out to Wettering at near half court. She'll drive a little bit and fire over to Johannes as the Bravettes play keep away. That'll be an over and back there. But we're going to get a conversation here. I don't know what the conversation is.
I think he was going to call over and back, and then he couldn't tell if it was tipped. But to me, there's got to be a foul there somewhere because it looked like Pella Christian player was going to come up with it. Yeah, they're going to call it over and back.
Call over and back because I think he blew it dead before anything really was able to happen there in the backcourt. So
he blew it over and back before they called the foul.
Yeah, and so Terpstra now will fire to Kek-Marinsky. Back to Terpstra at the top of the key. Agri has it. 36 seconds remain. Terpstra at the top of the key. She'll look to drive. Puts up the shot. And it goes. The Eagles trail by 10, but it looks like they're going to run out of time here with just 26 seconds remaining. And Johannes has it back out to Bolton. Johannes looking to pass it back out to Bolton. Bolton will look to drive. She'll hand it off to Johannes, and they're going to double her. Bolton will have it now. The Bravettes look like they're going to just be content to dribble this one out. 2 seconds. 1 second, and Pella Christian falls 60-50 here on the opening night of the girls basketball season here on Eagle Lane. Pella Christian 50, Montezuma 60. We'll be right back with the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio postgame show here on the KRLS2 stream of the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
Dave and Bob DeYoung of Oskaloosa were looking to update their home, and they didn't want the same old look. That's where Mike Brown at Cabinet Design and Wood Harbor Cabinetry came in.
All these things together, he just has that vision that he can look. He thinks of different ideas, so he kind of thinks outside of the box. I think is what you need anymore, so it's just not your basic, ordinary, everyday thing, and Mike can do that.
Hi, I'm Mike Baum, the cabinet guy. Cabinet Design in Pella, where we expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations.
As we're settling in for another Iowa winter, think about what the cold weather does to your garage door. Low temperatures can cause lubrication problems, metal to contract, and springs to become brittle. And consistent wet weather can cause your door to swell. Those things can lead to big problems, like your door getting stuck or not working at all. And that's the last thing you want to deal with in the freezing cold. Make sure those things don't happen by calling DeYoung Door Service for an inspection of your garage door today.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent,
Getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Ask me, Lance Klein, at the Verduff Agency in Pella, if auto owners make sense for you.
Why should you consider a career at Vermeer? Design engineer Dustin Monat says the teamwork and flexibility help keep everyone happy and productive.
My team works really well together. A few of us have chosen to kind of be a jack of all trades, while others have chosen to really dive deep and become an expert in just a few areas. You really have a lot of opportunity to choose what kind of career you want to have.
Start the search for your career at Vermeer by visiting vermeer.com/careers.
Hi, this is Tracy Gaffman with Two Rivers Co-op. We'd like to remind area residents to be aware of the farm machinery on the roads this harvest season. When you're on your way to work, to a meeting, or to a ball game, you might get frustrated driving behind a slow-moving piece of equipment. Please be patient, don't take unnecessary risks, and we'll all get to our destination safely. Two Rivers Co-op with offices in Pella, Otley, Monroe, and Tracy.
The home and field advantage. Two Rivers Co-op.
We're back with the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio Postgame Show, or I should say welcome to the Cabinet Design of Pella Radio Postgame Show. At Cabinet Design of Pella, they expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Blum, the cabinet guy, at Cabinet Design of Pella. Pella Christian falls 50-60 on opening night here to the Bravettes of Montezuma, who avenged last season's 63-53 loss. So just kind of a score flip. Almost 60-50 this year, was 63-53 in favor of the Eagles last year. But I feel like one of the big things that you'll take away from this, if you're the Eagles, is the fight there at the end of the game. There was multiple points where the Eagles got down by around 20 points or whatever, and they continued to fight and claw their way back into the game and tried to play with the Bravettes.
Well, they obviously played a way better second half than they did the first half, and really the first half, it was the second quarter is where it got away from them. That quarter just absolutely got away from them because they won the second half. If you look at strictly points, they won the second half 28-19. Turnovers. They forced 16 turnovers off of Montezuma in the second half. Rebounding was still a bad situation for Pella Christian. They got totally out-rebounded in the game, 31-13. 17 offensive rebounds for Montezuma. So you give them that many opportunities, they're going to probably win the game. If it's one and done and you get that ball back, you can possibly get enough scores to overcome that deficit. But it was a great defensive effort in that second half. They really made it difficult for Montezuma to score, only giving them 19 total points in that whole second half. So I think Coach Chambers has to be very happy about the fact that they got better, that they learned, and that they figured things out. You got to remember, he played 3 freshmen, 2 of them a lot of the game, and 3 at times. And the other girls are all juniors, no seniors on the team at all. So even though they've had some experience, they haven't had a lot of experience, and they've still got a lot of learning to do. Now, they've got a lot of tough teams to play ahead of them in the Little Hawkeye Conference and even within the regular season. So, but you just got to keep learning. You got to keep doing better. And I guess I was pleasantly surprised to see what they were able to do. And I think Coach Chambers has got to be really happy with the defensive effort in that second half.
Yeah, as we quickly take a look at the road ahead presented by Pella Motors, looking at the last few games here for the next few games for the Eagles. They will be at Albia a week from today. Both the boys and girls teams will be there, so the boys will kick off their season down there, and I know that they're really excited about that because they had their season bookend by the Blue Demons down there in Albia, as they lost to them in the playoffs and in the first game of the season last year. So they're looking forward to the opportunity to make that up and get a win down there to start the season. But then they both will then compete on December 3rd at Norwalk and then December 6th at PCM. And so the Eagles will look to change their fortunes. And as we that was the road ahead presented by Pella Motors. You'll drive away happy. That's the Pella Motors guarantee. But we're going to hope that Jocelyn Terpstra will join us here either her or head coach Brad Ingber.
Well, I'm sure Brad will come up. Generally, he'll come up.
One of them will be coming up, so we'll keep an eye out for them, and we'll try to get them squared away once they come out of the locker room. But while we wait for that, as we look towards that Albia game, I know that you have quite the history covering PC athletics, and I know you got to cover the basketball teams last year, and both these teams faced Albia a year ago. What are some of the expectations you have for these teams going into this game, seeing what you saw tonight for the girls, and knowing what you know?
I think the girls, having seen Albia's girls play in the past, I think our girls are going to have a game that if they can play with the kind of intensity defensively that they had in the second half of this game, that they will come out with a nice win down there. I think they'll be able to pull that off. The boys, I have no idea what to expect out of the Albia boys, because I think they lost a couple of decent players. I think their best player graduated, but I think he's got a little brother that's also very good. And so Coach Ambers is kind of headed this way, so I'll make mine quick comments. But I expect a good game. Both ends, both teams are well coached, and I think it'll be an interesting night. And this was a nice first game for Pella Christian. Unfortunately, they didn't come out with a win.
Yeah. We'll be right back with the Cabinet Design of Pella radio post-game show right after this on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel.
CPAs are known for doing things by the numbers, but the accountants at Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, Nickel go beyond the numbers. They are committed to their clients to bring the best advice at competitive prices to ensure that you get the best service to meet your needs. They'll stand behind you in case you would ever need help, unlike most of the do-it-yourself tax services, with year-round advice for any life changes that may happen. And if you're unhappy with your current service, they are accepting new clients with a smooth and seamless transition.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, and Nickel.
CPAs are known for doing things by the numbers, but the accountants at Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, Nickel go beyond the numbers. They are committed to their clients to bring the best advice at competitive prices to ensure that you get the best service to meet your needs. They'll stand behind you in case you would ever need help, unlike most of the do-it-yourself tax services, with year-round advice for any life changes that may happen. And if you're unhappy with your current service, they are accepting new clients with a smooth and seamless transition.
Save time and gain peace of mind with Van Manen, Seastra, Meyer, and Nickel.
As we've settled into our new Bruxford's Home Center location over this past year, we've been hearing from our customers about some of the things they can't find anywhere else in town. So we went out and found these items that really make your house a home. Like comfortable, calm, and casual bedding, we now carry a line of super soft and luxurious bedding, pillows, and throws. Stop by and start looking for your new bedding today at Bruxford's Home Center in Pella.
Over the past few months, Pella Real Estate Services has been sharing real stories of real people saving real money by selling their home using the Prez Listing Advantage.
They saved $3,600.
They saved $1,470.
These sellers saved $3,120.
Why pay a 6% commission when you can save thousands of dollars, just like many others have, using the Prez Listing Advantage? Call 628-1BUY to list your home with Pella Real Estate Services.
Hi, this is Tim Grotenhuis, owner of Culver's Restaurant here in Pella. This is the season of the pumpkin. Carving pumpkins at Halloween, pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving, and all kinds of pumpkin treats at Culver's. If you're a shake and malt kind of guy, enjoy a Culver's Pumpkin Spice Shake. If you prefer thick, fresh, frozen custard, try pumpkin pecan, pumpkin cheesecake, or salted caramel pumpkin concrete mixer. We're celebrating the season of the pumpkin at Culver's Restaurant in Pella, where we're locally owned and involved in your community.
November often brings the first cold snap of the holiday season. Pella Cooperative Electric would like to remind everyone to test and change batteries in smoke and carbon monoxide detectors and make sure heating equipment is in good working order. We'd also like to remind our member owners that our office will be closed November 25th and 26th to celebrate the Thanksgiving holiday. As always, if you need to make a payment, you can pay through the mobile app or call us 24/7. Looking out for you, we are Pella Cooperative Electric.
This year, U.S. Cellular is making a big deal out of the holidays. You can choose any phone from any brand free. That's right, any phone you see in our store is free. And get unlimited data for our best price of the season. Just $30 a month per line with 4 lines. Feel the locally grown joy from U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Limited time offer. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular, where we care about our customers and our communities. Strawberry Cellular, a locally owned authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, located in downtown Pella.
Hi, we're back with the Cabinet Design of Pella radio post-game show here on the KRLS2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel with continuing coverage of Iowa High School girls basketball, talking to Jocelyn Terpstra of the Pella Christian Eagles, who had a very strong opening night performance here, 28 points for Pella Christian in the opening night. Jocelyn, I know coming back you were one of the bone returners who scored a lot of points last year for the Eagles squad. And coming into tonight's game, what were some of those experiences you tried to draw on from last year to help you as you guys started the season this year?
Yeah, I think one thing is we changed up our defense because this year we are a lot of guards and smaller players, and so we just tried to come out with a lot of intensity and confidence. Even though we're a young team, just have confidence instilled in us helps a lot.
Absolutely, and you had a really excellent night at the free throw line. By our calculations here, 13 for 15 at the free throw line, so a really good night at the free throw line. What were you able to hone in on, and maybe what allowed you to have that focus at the free throw line to hit those shots?
Yeah, I just tried to block out all the distractions and not think about the score or the noise, the student section, and just tell myself I got it. And again, like I said earlier, have confidence in my free throws. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I know that early on things just weren't necessarily going your guys' way. They were getting some rebounds, and there was a couple points in the game where they were able to get out to bigger leads, and you guys just kept clawing back. What are some of those messages that Coach Ingbers was giving you guys, and that you guys were telling each other to, try to stay in the game and try to pull your way back within striking distance there of Montezuma?
Yeah, I think one thing that was repeated a lot was just we have nothing to lose. They were hitting a lot of good shots, so there was nothing we could really do about it. They were all threes, and so that helped them get a really big lead. And, yeah, just focusing and just, there was nothing to lose. Just put it all out on the court.
Absolutely, and you guys do have a very junior-heavy team, and you guys are a younger squad, and now as you get ready to, go down and take on an Albia squad this next week and take on them after the Thanksgiving break, how do you guys prepare for that with the upcoming break here from school with Thanksgiving coming up and getting ready to go down there?
Yep, we'll just keep working hard and practicing over the weekend, and on Friday we have a scrimmage, so that should help prepare us too.
Yeah, I mean that always helps too, and we've obviously the other thing that I feel like is a major factor in some of the things here that I think is very interesting is you qualified for a state cross country, and so you did that, so your fall season ran a little long. What was that like trying to transition from the fall to the winter sports season here with a fairly quick turnaround, as the state cross country meet was just on October 30th, and so less than a month later you're out here on the basketball court for your first game. What was that transition like?
Yeah, it was kind of difficult. It was just really close together, so no big break in between, but I actually like that because there's no time to just rest and be lazy and sit around, so went right into it. Absolutely,
and having gotten to know you a little bit, you seem like the type of person who likes to stay busy, and you enjoy the athletics here at Pella Christian, and we look forward to seeing how the season continues to progress here for Pella Christian. Thanks, Jocelyn, for the time, and we look forward to seeing how the team progresses throughout the year as they gain more experience.
Thank you.
That was Jocelyn Terpstra of the Pella Christian Eagles, and as we look at tonight's final stats presented by the Verduft Agency, Jocelyn Terpstra, who you just heard from, led the way with 28 points, 13 to 15 at the line. Emory Agri had 10. Anna Evelyn, sorry, I forgot her name there for a second, had 5. and then Claire Vandermolen had 1, and Faith Kakmarinsky had 6 for Pella Christian on the night. That was the scoring breakdown. Emery Agri was 3 of 7. Jocelyn Terpstra 7 of 8 from the field. Anna Evelyn was 2 for 3. And then Faith Kakmarinsky was 2 for 5. And the rebounds category, Grace, we're lost my roster here as we're looking for that. And Andrew Schneider just showed up, and so now I'm all sorts of confused here. But video stream. So we are trying to figure some things out, but those were tonight's final stats presented by the Verduft Agency. Let Chad, Lance, or Larry examine your stats and customize an insurance plan for you. The Verduft Agency providing complete, courteous service to the Pella area for nearly 100 years. That is tonight's game. Pella Christian falls 50-60 to the... We can go ahead and... Actually, I take that back. We're going to go ahead and get Brad Ingbers here. We were going to do it off, but Brad is here, so we'll talk to him real quick while Andrew figures some things out. But we'll get Brad on here. And Brad, talking about tonight's game here where you guys fell to Montezuma 50-60. There was obviously some stretches where things looked a little bleak. You know, they got out to some big leads, and you guys continued to claw your way back into the game. And what were some of those conversations you were having in the huddle to just try and get the girls, to keep fighting and keep things going and try to get back into the game there?
Yeah, we struggled a little bit in the second quarter, and all the credit goes to Montezuma. They shot the lights out. They got some kids that can really put it up, and our girls were out there doing a good job of getting a hand in the face. But when they're shooting the ball, 2-3 feet back behind the three-point line, it gets a little tough. But the girls didn't quit. We had multiple times in the third and fourth quarter where we were getting after them, and we made that run with about 3 minutes I think left, and we were down about 12 points. And we thought, okay, we can make a run right here. And unfortunately, they came off a timeout, hit a couple back-to-back threes, and put us down 18 again. But the kids didn't quit. Jocelyn did a good job of attacking the basket. When you're scoring points when the clock's not running, that allows you to get back into a game. So we're really pleased that we were able to get back to 10 points. Shows some character for our team. Some teams when they would have dropped down to 18 points down would have given up, but these kids didn't.
Yeah, and obviously we talked about we talked about this during the preseason interview. Obviously this is a very young team. You're playing a lot of girls who are getting their first real taste of varsity experience, and even some of the ones who have a little bit of varsity experience, they don't have quite this level of experience.
Right.
And as you guys come into tonight's game, what do you kind of learn about some of the girls within your squad who are younger and kind of use as a building block from here to keep going?
Yeah, well, the only two players that we return that really played tonight with quality minutes in the past, where Emery and Jocelyn are the ones that have the most experience, but Claire Vandermolen comes in and plays a great game, and she doesn't have a whole lot of, key varsity experience, in games from last year. She played some, but wasn't getting the minutes like we're asking her to do this year. So she did a good job. Anna Evelyn, good job. All of our juniors just came out and played a good game, and then we get those three freshmen that come in, and Faith, she came out and played like she's been there before. So that was good to see for a freshman to come out and play that hard, and she asked good questions in huddles and timeouts, and she really is a student of the game, and those qualities are going to pay off for her.
Yeah, and one of the things that kind of reared its head early with the younger team was some of the turnovers and stuff like that, and now as you guys prepare to go to Albia a week from tonight, what are some of the ways that you guys will work to cut down on just some of those turnovers and trying to make the most of those possessions?
Yeah, we threw the ball sometimes, unforced turnovers a few times. In general, our press, that press didn't bother us too bad, but we had a bad spell there for a little bit where we did make some inexperienced passes, kind of panicked a little bit, and unfortunately, that was part of the wave that got us there in that second quarter that hurt. So that comes with experience with playing against good teams, and we're going to face that night in and night out in the Little Hawkeye Conference. I think Montezuma, give them credit. They'll come out and play as intense as a lot of teams that we're going to face, and they're definitely going to shoot the ball, or they shoot the ball as well as a lot of the teams that we're going to face. But we need to be ready to play with that kind of intensity, and with our young and inexperienced players, that'll come. We'll be a lot better team at the end of the season than we are right now, but I'm happy with where we are, right now as well.
Yeah, and I know that we're talking here on Tuesday night after the game, and so this will air on Saturday, and so this will take place before this airs. But you guys have the Thanksgiving break in between this game against Montezuma and the game that happens against Albia. How do you guys try to kind of counter that little break in the week where they're not in school, and try to stay as sharp as possible getting ready for that Albia game?
Yeah, we have a scrimmage scheduled on Friday against Grandview Christian, so that'll give us an opportunity to come and maybe experiment with some things that you don't want to really do in a game, just to see where some of your younger players are at, and gives them some good competitive, possessions with the basketball without the pressure of an actual game. So we're looking forward to Friday having that opportunity with Grandview Christian, and then we'll see where we're at. The kids, I'm sure there's going to be some kids that are going to be pretty exhausted tomorrow, and after a half day of school, they're going to be tired. But we'll see where we're at for this weekend, and then we just got to get back on the horse and get ready for Albia next week.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Coach Ingbers of the Pella Christian girls basketball team, for talking to us after what was a very hard-fought 60-50 defeat at the hands of Montezuma. We appreciate the time, and we look forward to seeing how the team grows from here and gets ready for that Albia game.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for the coverage.
All right. And we're going to go to commercial break, and we'll be right back with more of the Cabinet Design of Pella radio postgame show here on the KRLS2 stream.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder, the Tri-County Veterinary Clinic veterinarian. If you're heading out of town for the holidays and your pet can't go along, have him boarded with us. He'll receive exercise 3 times a day, he'll be fed based on a schedule you set up, and he'll be given a nice bath the day before you take him home. To schedule a reservation, call Tri-County Veterinary Clinic at 628-4040, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They do take care of pets because they love them.
Make this holiday season the best yet. Ditch your credit card and go to Community First Credit Union. We're offering an unsecured personal loan special. You can borrow between $500 and $5,000 with an annual percentage rate as low as 5.49%. C First offers easy online applications, and there's no collateral requirement. Apply at c1stcu.com or stop in today for details. Rates and terms are dependent on credit qualifications. Offer is subject to credit approval and program qualifications. C First is federally insured by the NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
Mark Van Gorp of Pella recently had Cabinet Design and Mike Blom do some remodeling on his home, and he highly recommends you hire them too.
I would recommend Mike and Cabinet Design to anyone who has any type of project, big or small. If you're looking for someone who has unique ideas and somebody who is very accessible and who really enjoys what he does, then Mike is definitely the guy to work with.
Hi, I'm Mike Blom, the Cabinet Guy. Cabinet Design of Pella, where we expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations.
The brakes in the car go stop, 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 stop. The brakes in the car go stop, stop, stop at Central Tire and Auto.
If the brakes on your car squeak and grind when you try to stop, Central Tire and Auto in Pella can help. For tires and brakes, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle, stop and see Sean DeWard and his crew next to Walmart in Pella. Everybody now.
At Central Tire and Auto.
I'm sure the last thing you want to be thinking about now is winter, but fall is the time to be making sure your home is ready for cold weather, and that includes winterizing your home for pests. Meninga Pest Control has a variety of methods to keep insects, spiders, rodents, and other critters from making your home theirs in the cold weather months. Call today and schedule an inspection of your home with Meninga Pest Control. I'm Sean, and we want to kill your bugs.
Call 628-3198. Meninga Pest Control.
The holidays are upon us at Ulrich Ford Lincoln in Pella, and the holidays are all about destinations. So this holiday season, Consider arriving at your destination in a new Ford or Lincoln with 0% interest for up to 60 months. Or pick out one of over 150 pre-owned cars, trucks, or SUVs to take you where you're going. No matter where you're headed, you're always going to need a way to get there, so check out our inventory online at orickford.com or stop by Orick Ford Lincoln in Pella, taking care of you since 1935.
At Vision for Less, it's just the right price. 2 pairs of glasses start under $40 and 2 pairs of progressives start under $80. Using insurance? We accept over 1,000 plans, and using your benefits is as easy as 1, 2, 3. No insurance? No problem. We've got glasses to fit your budget. It's just the right price. Only at Vision for Less. Right glasses, right price, right now.
Bye now. We're back with the Cabinet Design of Pella radio postgame show one final time here as we wrap things up here. Pella Christian falls 50-60 to the Eagles here on the KRLS 2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in tonight as the Eagles fall to 0-1 on the season. They will return to action a week from today against Albia. Andrew Schneider, who's now in the building, will be on the call there with that game, as both teams will be in action at 6:15 at Albia a week from today. But that is all from the Cabinet Design of Pella radio postgame show here on the KRLS 2 stream and the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel at Cabinet Design of Pella. They expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations. Call Mike Blom, the cabinet guy, at Cabinet Design of Pella. Take it away, Mr.